Hello, today we're going to talk about dreamscaping your life. And this is part one of a maybe 5 or 6 part series. So, dreamscaping. There is a variation in solution focused therapy that talks about this, and it's called the miracle question. So, the miracle question, established by DeShazer in marriage and family therapy or solution focused therapy, is a technique that goes as follows. So, suppose that one night while you were asleep, there was a miracle and this problem was solved. How would you know? How will your husband know without saying a word to him about it? So, that is what dreamscaping is. It is pretty much dreaming. For those people who are daydreamers, this would be a really good exercise. And a lot of times, as we get older, it's hard for us to dream because we get concretized in our beliefs and we don't see the possibilities or the hope that may be out there. So let's get right to it. Dreamscaping is a completely content-free technique that uses the client's own imagination to create visual imagery to resolve their own issues in whatever way is most appropriate to them. So there is no right or wrong in dreamscaping. It just is. It's whatever your dream is. Because it's led by the individual, it becomes much more powerful than any metaphors or analogies we could create. You must allow yourself to disengage your current situation almost entirely. Let the leash off your imagination and tranquilize the skeptical self-doubter and naysayer in your head. Remember, it's like a chance for us to become kids again, a chance for us to just dream, and there's no dream big or small enough. It's whatever it is. What would your dream day look like? Details of everything from the moment you wake up until the moment you go to bed. What would it look like? Where would you be? I would be definitely probably in the mountains with trees, forest. What would you see? I would love to be able to see some water in the form of a river, a lake, waterfall. Waterfall, that would be cool. What would you smell? I would smell cinnamon rolls. I like the smell of that. What would you taste? I would probably taste something really delicious like baby back ribs in Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce. Who would you be with? Definitely my children and my wife. And probably that's all who I can think of right now. Probably um, my in-laws. I really like them. My own parents. Pretty much people that are, to me, um, just some people that I really relax with, that I don't feel like I have to cater to. What would you eat? Well, I would eat breakfast, eggs, rice, spam. Lunch, I would eat probably some Chinese food. Um, what would I eat for dinner? Something barbecue with some vegetables, with some rice, maybe potato, some broccoli. And what would you do? My thing would be to just relax. I would probably be laying down, watching my kids, and just relaxing. And so this is an example of dreamscaping for your dream day. You can break this up into 3 parts. Like in the morning, you can talk about where would you be in the morning? What would you see? What would you smell? What would you taste? Who you would be with? What would you eat? I was about to say who would you eat? What would you do? And then you can go to afternoon and ask the same questions. Where, what, who, what would you eat? What would you do? And then you can probably go into dinner time, or the last part, half of the day, or last part of the day, because now we're getting into the evening time. I want y'all to consider doing this exercise of what your dream day would look like by dreamscaping. I think as we practice or get ourselves involved in this mental exercise, we can kind of see what is more important to us in life and what we really like and what we really love and enjoy to do. And in doing this exercise, we might be able to see some of the things that we already are doing, or some things that are possible, that wouldn't take that much. For example, if you were wanting to go to the mountains, for example, like I do, you might can go and rent a cabin wherever mountains are at. The Smoky Mountains of Tennessee are awesome. The Oklahoma has some nice places that border Arkansas. Utah, Colorado, Montana, Wyoming, California, they all have really good places for you to go if it has to do with something like your dream. Right here in the US of A. Also, there's plenty of different places that you can go to as well internationally. But with this COVID, I would just stay with the United States. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and also watch my next video, part 2, where I talk about dreamscaping our physical body. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great night. Thanks.